few. Thank you for joining us here on Times Now. Narayan Tirupati, let me begin this discussion with you. The charge of the DMK really is that Lord Murugan is being used by BJP and by this organization for political gains in the state of Tamil Nadu. How will you like to respond?
Heena, the thing is that the DMK used Lord Murugan to satisfy the minorities, particularly the Muslim community in that area. This is the problem. See, in so many centuries, Lord Murugan is being worshipped in that hill called Tirupparankunram. But some Muslim fanatic forces had hailed that place is called Sikandar Hills because Sikandar Shah, who was murdered so many thousands of Hindus there in Madurai, was buried there because he was running away from the forces of Pandian, the king. This is the story of that hill. Now they have built one. The Muslims have built one dargah-like structure there, and they have been worshipping there. Nobody has banned or nobody has stopped it. But suddenly, what has happened in this DMK rule? Suddenly, for worshipping, they are going to sacrifice goats and hens and everything there, which the Hindus objected because that hill is very sacred, more than 1,000 years the old temple, and also non-vegetarian items were being taken along the temple route. This is the problem, which we resisted. That is, the Hindus resisted. But there is a High Court, Madras High Court's ruling also that on the top of the hill, during Kartigai festival, like Diwali, what we celebrate, a light can be lit there in the evening. But the Muslims resisted that also. They said, no, you cannot come there. This is the problem in spite of the court order. Okay. The government, in order to implement the court order, the government is refusing to cooperate with the court order and say that, no, Muslims will attack you, don't go there. This is what the government says. Now you tell me, who made it communal? It is under more than 1,000 years of worshipping taking place. So we have called for this Murugan Conference because people should know. You cannot do politics, communal politics. For, you say that you are secular. No. For the votes of Muslims and Christians, you are trying to abuse Hindus' faith. This is why this conference is being taken. And in spite of court orders, the government did not allow the devotees to go to the Murugan temple. So this has forced. The complete thing is that the DMK is communal, the anti-Hindu and pro-Muslim and Christians because they vote in the name of religion. This is the story.
Okay. Hareesh Mohamed Ibrahim, how will you like to respond? BJP is, of course, raising objections, and BJP is saying it is the DMK that is anti-Hindu and deliberately finding ways to somehow stop this conference that is supposed to happen on 22nd of June in Madurai, which is going to be a gathering of Murugan's devotees. What is the problem? Why should the government have a problem with this?
The government doesn't have any problems whatsoever when someone is preaching or professing their religious kind. And so far it happened with a smooth ride across Tamil Nadu. Even the same Murugan, which is being celebrated without any caste, creed or religious boundaries, even by the Muslims and Christians when the Kalalahar went to his knees on the Vaigai River. Even just it has been over only 20 days back, and almost 3 to 4 lakh people were gathered in regards to caste, creed, and religion. So the people of Madurai or people of Tamil Nadu is not against any religion in particular. They are against the Hindutva politics, which the BJP is famous for, which the BJP is culminating and trying to seek the votes in Tamil Nadu, which will never ever happen in the soil of Periyar or even for that matter in the Dravidian politics, which has been concerned. And number 3, if the same thing has to go with the court order, the same route has been used by the Christians, by the Muslims, by the Hindus for doing all their preaching in the Tirupparankunram. And when Mr. Amit Shah came to Tamil Nadu, he was categorically stating that the Tirupparankunram was 1,000 years old, which he doesn't know the history. The dating of carbon dating, which is found in Kiladi, which is dating across 2,500 years back, 2,500 to 3,000 years. So without even knowing the right history, that he is making sure that Tirupparankunram originated from the Sanskrit time and so on. So So we want to make sure to reiterate the history to all the BJP fellows out there that whatever the communal politics or the regional religious politics, you are trying to do it in North India, where you have culminated, galvanized some
So
votes.
you are
trying
accepting
to do
that
the same
deliberately
thing.
attempts are being made by the ruling government, as being claimed by the BJP, to not allow this event from happening? You're at least acknowledging it?
No, that is not the case, because the Tirupparamkundram temple, along with the Sikandar mosque and another temple, was there for almost 1,000 and 2,000 old years.
I'm talking
And
about
all
the event
people,
specifically that is supposed to happen on 22nd of June
even
in Madurai.
that is what, because the Tirupparamkundram issue was rigged up only by the BJP to divide and rule. The first issue, the first instance of making it as a communal issue was started by the BJP. The people down the mountain of Tirupparamkundram doesn't have any issues whatsoever.
You still didn't answer my question.